Hello. Hello. Okay, we are appearing on screen doing our little bouncies. So I can do that and this and continue. Uh, It's about it's been what, 15 years? About that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I've suffered. You've suffered? But now the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I shall have my revenge. What? Merry Christmas. I definitely picked an appropriate voice for that. Um, Edgeworth? Hooray! Waterfalls? Dare I ask why? No. Is she trying to train? Oh, is that part of your spirit medium training? Okay. I don't know about any falls per se, but Gourd Lake is pretty close. Sorry, but them's the breaks. Couldn't you just take a cold shower or something? So much for rushing spring waters. Next in the news, a large unidentified animal was sighted at Gourd Lake. The town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it Gordy, in a tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. Though its namesake Nessie proved to be hoaxed, locals are confident their Gordy is the real deal. Ooh, boring. Can't they show real news for a change? You don't want that, Phoenix. You don't want Phoenix. Hmm? Want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with the hose? Apparently, Fey Blood is no aid in detecting sarcasm. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake, but this time it's murder. Gourd Lake again? The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. A suspect has been apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. God. Edgeworth, what, how and why are you head prosecutor at age 24? Uh huh. Yeah, I know. And if they are, people will constantly call them old. Edgeworth was an up and coming prosecutor known for his skill and connections. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like. Yeah, Maya. We've got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth. Yes, the prosecutor. Yeah, he's a suspect in a murder. I don't know. Oh, he'll love that. I thought they called him head prosecutor. Star prosecutor, maybe? Until Phoenix. I thought that's where I went. I. The thing that always trips me up in this game is that it puts me on, like, one of the two options instead of, like, all options being listed at all times. So I always think that the one that I'm on is going to be wrong because that's where I am. Except that's not where I am. Yeah, Gourd Lake is in the middle of this park. Questioning people, probably. Well, pal, there's enough of us here. Anyone found anything? Sorry, sir, nothing. Idiot. The trial's tomorrow. We need clues on the double. But, but, sir, there weren't any clues. That's why we arrested that attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear, sir. He's the one who. Shut up. Just you try saying that again. I'll 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 make you sorry if you do. So just get out of my face, pal. That's my best friend you're talking about. Yes, sir. Recruits? Recruits. Heh. But how old is Gumshoe? Ah, he's a detective. Hey, you're that hairy guy, Hairy Butts. Gumshoe. Gumshoe, I've known you for like a while now. Right. What's it like being a grizzled old man? Oh no, I feel the same. Right. Phoenix Wright. Will he ever learn my name? And just what you doing here, pal? Investigating? Well, yeah, I suppose. Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it. Because I clicked on the wrong thing. Huh? Oh, you don't say. I guess it comes with the territory. He left. Hey, Edgeworth, come back! No, no, no. I wonder why. Well, he is in detention. Were you in a good mood when you were here? No. Nah, it's a. I was also raised on a mountain and left alone for a number of years. Cause like, didn't her grandmother like pass away like sometime before she came down from the mountain? Hmm. Yeah. Nah, it's a trick. Laugh and he'll get mad. Or burst into tears. Edgeworth. I don't have so much free time to spend on coming down here to laugh at you. Actually, he's right. I didn't want to see you like this either, believe me. What happened? Edgeworth, tell me what happened. Sorry? Two of which were against you, and I won both. Hey! Something that only I, a 24-year-old man, could have. I know. The murder took place at Gourd Lake, right? The lake is a long way away from your offices and the courthouse. Why were you down there? I'll I'll tell you later. I'm not gonna tell you in front of this guy. Why won't Edgeworth talk to us? Oh, Gumshoe! What happened? Detective Gumshoe? Do you know what happened here? Huh? You don't know, pal? No. Wow, okay, Mr. Head in the Fluffy Pink Clouds lawyer. Head in the. What? Never mind, I'll tell you. It happened last night, about 15 minutes after midnight. After midnight, you say? There was a boat out on Gourd Lake. In that boat were two men. One of those men shot the other with a pistol. And the shooter was. Oh, that's you. A cop who arrived on the scene arrested him. Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, we raced to the lake. A witness? Absolutely not. It's impossible. I don't care if there's a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it. I care. Of course I do. But the police are pretty sure he's the killer. Nobody's even really taken this investigation that seriously. After all the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us, hard to imagine that no one's standing up to take his side. He hasn't got one yet. Well, I don't know the whole story, but apparently no one he's been talking to will take his case. Mr. Edgeworth won't tell me. When you guys showed up, I figured he'd ask you to defend him. Unfortunately not. Well, pal, then you got a job to do. Help out Mr. Edgeworth. Prove that badge you wear isn't some fancy piece of metal. Prove it to me, pal. Show me you're an attorney. Okay, who was the witness? Uh, sorry, pal. That's confidential. Anyway, the witness saw everything, apparently. I'm sure they'll turn up at the trial tomorrow. Was there only that one witness? Yep, it was pretty cold out on the lake last night. And it was Christmas Eve, after all. Still, we're being thorough. You never know when you're going to turn up another witness. That's why we're here today, checking things out. So far, we're coming up empty. Talk to Santa. Oh, Edgeworth. Oh, Edgeworth. Let me defend you. Everyone has turned you down. As is every single other case that I've tackled, except for me. What? I don't believe it. Why? Do I saddle you with certain feelings, Edgeworth? Edgeworth, this is really hard for me to ask, but you didn't do it, right? Right? Did you do it? Huh. No. Why not? Oh, that's you. Maya, let's go investigate elsewhere. Back to the gourd. Can I talk to you more? Yeah, he's a bit of a celebrity. You defended him and lost. You defended him and lost. Your reputation be sure to suffer. What's more, the case against him is, well, it's pretty solid. Suppose it would be if they have a witness. Hey, pal, don't tell me you're gonna turn your back on him, too. Remember the Steel Samurai case? It was like 3 days ago or whatever. I think it was like a month ago. Mr. Edgeworth, yeah, the because Mia's murder was in October, and each one is a month apart. Mr. Edgeworth helped me get your client declared innocent. Helped you. I know. I went to Edgeworth. I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said. What? Well, well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. You should have heard him talking about you after that trial. He kept saying, right, 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 over and over. Phoenix Edgeworth. Miles Wright? Hmm? Hmm. Neither am I. Why wouldn't he want your help? I don't get it. Detective Gumshoe, sir. What? Find something? No, sir, not yet. But there was a call from the precinct. They want to hold an investigation briefing. A briefing? Right, I'm off. Oh, uh, sorry, pal. I guess you heard. I gotta go. Any last things you want to ask me before I head back? Autopsy report? Sorry. They haven't worked up the autopsy report yet. Still waiting for it myself. Actually, say, if you get the time, drop by the precinct. We can talk more there, pal. You're not coming back, detective? Uh, Probably not, pal. So, what should we do if we have something to talk to you about? Right. Here, I'll show you how to get to the precinct. Come down and see me anytime. Oh, hey, Detective Gumshoe. What? Um, we'd like to take a look around the park. Can we walk around? Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission. Yeah, they don't have the time to think about not giving you information. Okay, there we go. To the beach. Samurai dogs. Favorite guy? Yep. I'm not sure if it warrants a wowzers, though. Samurai dogs? Is it. Is it. With a name like Samurai Dog, how could they not be? Yep. Nope. S- I forgot that was an ability. Yeah. Oh. Well, a long time ago, they used to grow gourds here. Oh, sorry. Now, why does right click also progress? I had accidentally hit right instead of left clicking. I just want to know why. Well, well, it is shaped like a gourd actually, but that's just a coincidence. Hot dog stand. It's closed. Christmas fringe looks a little half baked. The banner reads Samurai Dogs. Somebody needs to redecorate. Party hats. Oh, no party poppers. Huh, someone left some poppers here. You pull the string and it goes pop. Yeah, I know the one. Oh. You see them a lot around New Year's. Come on, admit it. You just want to pop them, right? Yes. Poppers. Hmm. Suppose it couldn't hurt. Huh? Where'd they go? Poppers obtained. Bench. Lineup of plastic benches. I guess the idea is you buy a dog and eat it here. I doubt anyone would sit here and eat on a day like this, except maybe Maya. She had a samurai dog. Garbage can. It's empty. Sign. Huh? Almost didn't see that signpost. Left, boat docks, right, exit. Looks like that is everything. I do not have a slide option. So I'm going to move. Uh, go to the rental. Pardon? No camping. They've got guts. Camping at the scene of a murder right next to a no camping sign. That's true. Good call, Maya. Let's go talk to them. Can just. Hello? This camera has a mic and some sort of attachment. Must take pictures triggered by noise. Will you stop that? Don't kick it. Maybe it isn't set to respond to voices. Party poppers? Oh, hi. No, sort of friends? Oh boy. I guess we should prepare for the film. Yes, ma'am. Second thought, I'll pay later. What happened? Um, that didn't work. I wonder if I have anything to show her that would get her attention. Do I? I have my attorney's badge. Um, okay. Well, it won't let me unless I can do it out here. Present. There we go. This is my badge. I'm a lawyer. No, that's not it at all. We're here investigating a murder that took place here on the lake. Girl, what? Finally, some cooperation. Come to think of it, where did Maya get to? Wonderful. What happened? It happened late in the night on Christmas Eve last night, like 12 hours ago or something. Man on a boat was shot. Did you see anything? So I hear. What are you photographing? You also already said 3 days ago. Falling stars? Solingen. Isn't that where they make knives? Hey, so do you have any pictures from last night at around midnight when a gunshot happened? Please? I was. I don't think that's anything. Yeah, the other side, because I only examined the camera. There's food and some magazines on the sheet. Takes a pretty tough skin to camp in the cold. What? Don't tell me you're hungry again. They didn't talk about that in any of the law books. I'm not having this conversation. This SUV has seen better days. It's dented all over. I can't believe anyone would drive their car down here. It looks pristine. What are you talking about, Phoenix? Rest it up a bit. Maybe like have one window be cracked. The sign says no camping. Funny place to pick to pitch your tent. I don't think they have signs like that. Maya, what? Trees grow quite thick here. Further back, the trees fade into shadow where the sunlight can't reach them. Yep, to the boat rental. Boat rental shop. Closed for Christmas, it seems. I guess a murder taking place on one of the boats won't be good for business either. Really? Well, how about we go out on one when the trial is finished? No sliding options, boats first. Some boats floating at the dock. Was one of these boats used in the murder? I wonder. Huh? I shouldn't have said that out loud. Small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone is around. Probably closed because it's Christmas. One second. Oh, good. Oh my god. So, a couple things. One, I think I have something. There was something playing in the background on my computer. There was. And number two,
Up on
the
stream.
desktop audio has been turned off this entire stream.
So I haven't been.
No one has heard a single word you've said.
Don't we love it when that happens? Am I on now?
Yes.
Hi. I've had so many wonderful commentary, but mostly you just need to know that I love Lotta, and I did a really good job voicing her.
You did, is the thing.
I love Lotta.
Lotta's great.
Yes. She's wonderful. Well, it's fine. I'll have more of a chance to voice her. It's fine.
There's more forest off that way. I doubt I'd find any helpful clues in here. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else in this area? No. Okay. That's a place that I'll need to go to later, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Do I go to Edgeworth now?
You still have the police station.
Yeah. Can go to Gumshoe.
It's great because people are going to be seeing my voice lighting up all the time. And they'll be like, oh no.
They will
Oh no.
see that for the first 44 minutes of the stream.
Yay. It's fine. Looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here.
Something wrong, miss? Turning yourself in? Okay, what did you do? Shoplifting, larceny, public indecency?
No, none of those things. We're looking for Detective Gumshoe. Is he around?
Gumshoe? Oh, yeah. He's in a meeting right now. I don't think he'll be out anytime soon.
Okay, we'll come back.
You do that. Oh, and go straight home and stay out of trouble. No more shoplifting. You got that?
Do I look like a criminal or something? Can you see that little critter?
Why is...
Please click on him.
Why is Jester Sonic the Hedgehog here? Hey, is that the police department's mascot? That's the blue badger.
Yeah.
It was my idea. I made it. It's my mascot.
He's very good, and we love him.
I'll get him assigned mascot of the Criminal Affairs Department if it's the last thing I do. Good luck. Aren't you the chief? Is that a thing that the chief can't just do? Or... Poster of a female police officer. Wait, no. That's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad. Dude, what? This must be the chief of the detectives here, dude. He's glued to his computer screen. What? Gord Lake? Gordy sighted. I don't believe it. Shouldn't you be reading something more important? These are the detectives' desks. There are computers and files on each one. Funny. They're a lot tidier than I'd expect. Guess the detective didn't spend a lot of time. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. Same over there, same over there. Who are you? It must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Your mama could see you, you know, she'd be crying. Break and spit it out, you low-life skunk. You must be doing image training for interrogations.
Anyway.
Okay. Oh, Edgeworth.
Nope.
He's not here.
Nope. You just have to keep moving around until you get a date and time pop up.
Law offices.
Otherwise, you're clearly not getting everything.
Maya, give me a hint. What do you mean? Investigate.
Yay! Okay, well, you didn't examine the entrance at all.
You're right. Nature Park. This place is full of families picnicking on the weekend.
But no waterfall.
Not many picnickers come here for spiritual training, Maya. Feel the winter's chill from the bare leaf trees today. What is it about winter that turns people into poets?
I don't know, but my toes are starting to feel numb.
Yes, my poetry has that effect on people. Is there anything else? Anything else? It sure doesn't look like it.
Yeah, examine maybe this area a little more.
But I look at everything. Benches, trash can. Did I have to show Lotta her own camera? Is that what I have to do? Lotta?
Yeah.
So your camera, it triggers on loud explosion noises?
Yep.
Actually, the victim in this case we're researching, he was shot with a pistol.
A pistol?
Right. Now, wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to our party popper?
I guess it would.
Your camera. Didn't it get a picture of it? Didn't get a picture of the murder, did it?
Hey! Y'all are pretty bright.
Huh?
I see what you're saying. I'll tell you what, I'll have a look-see at my film.
It would have to be a photo taken late last night.
I checked him once. Don't remember if there was anything on him, though. But what if I got something? I could be a witness to a genuine murder. Yeehaw! I'll go check that film. Y'all come back now, you hear? She went inside her SUV. I guess we should come back later.
Okay. guess now would be the time to talk to Gumshoe. There it is. Phantom?
Sorry. I guess Detective Gumshoe is still in that meeting?
Hi! Why did I go southern? Thanks for coming down, pal.
Detective Gumshoe!
We just finished the meeting, for better or for worse. Get the feeling we're in for some bad news. Do you know anything about the victim yet? No, still can't ID him.
Has Mr. Edgeworth said anything?
Not a word. So how did the meeting go? I can't tell you, pal, you're a lawyer. True. You know, I don't know what to believe anymore. Sure, Mr. Edgeworth's human like you or me. Still, if the feeling that if he'd done something wrong, wouldn't go hiding it. It's just the kind of guy he is. Why can't anyone else see that?
So they think Mr. Edgeworth did it?
Well, the trial's starting tomorrow, as scheduled. What was that?
What was what?
I suddenly got like double audio.
Oh. Hmm.
Anyway, Maya sees. Hey, in the end, you did tell us about the meeting. Don't go telling anyone else, pal. Yes, sir. And do me a favor. Stand by Mr. Edgeworth. He needs help, and you're the ones to help him. Sure, he's got some reason he won't talk to us.
Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe? How come you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? He keeps docking your pay.
Well, I think that was obvious. We got a strong working relationship, us two. We trust each other, and that's how it works.
A working relationship?
See, Mr. Edgeworth always gets his defendants declared guilty every time. Yeah, his methods might be a little extreme at times. He fudges, actual evidence and does a lot of lying. But there's a reason. He trusts our investigation, see? He trusts us to get the right man. That's why I work extra hard, pal. We've got to earn that trust he places in us.
I see.
Mr. Edgeworth is a man you can trust. And you have my word on that. I was wondering, did you ever get that autopsy report? Oh, that? Yeah, I made a copy of it for you. Sometime on the 24th or 25th, cause one bullet shot to the heart. Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. Your name is Edgeworth. Thank you.
Nick?
Huh?
Can you show me that photo of the victim? That face!
Someone you know?
I don't know. I just have this feeling that I met him somewhere a long time ago.
Okay. Can I present you with the camera? Okay. That's fair. Edgeworth, come on.
You probably need something to convince him.
We have someone who took a gosh dang photograph. I guess I'll go talk to her again. Oh, Lotta. Yep.
Hey, y'all! Lotta! Wait up a sec. We got bingo! Bingo? My automatic camera took 2 photo pictures last night. Hey! This is them. Take a look.
Wait.
See? See? He's shooting him with a pistol.
Looks like that, yes. Can't really tell who that is shooting.
Yeah, well, there was enough fog out there last night to strangle a bullfrog. But you know, seeing these photos reminded me of something. What? I saw the murder happen. I'm a witness. What?
Girl, what? Are you serious?
Of course.
How do you forget? Never mind.
Y'all reckon I should tell the cops?
I reckon
Yeah,
so.
probably. Yeah.
I reckon so.
What's that? Now don't y'all go try to mock my accent. I'm a sensitive lady. Hey, so I'm off to talk to the cops.
Good. Make sure it's Detective Gumshoe.
Y'all can have this photo.
Thank you.
Later.
Wait, Lotta,
What? Can't y'all see I'm kind of busy?
tell us what you saw too, please?
Nice try, honey, but I wasn't born yesterday. I'm a witness, and that means I'm on the side of justice, and that means the cops.
Lotta, no.
I'd sooner eat the mouth side of a northbound skunk than tell you. But, don't let it get your skivvies in a bunch. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. Or was that the other way around? No matter, I'm gone. Hey, maybe they'll let me do some testifying. Hot darn. She left. Well, that's one more witness. What do we do now, Nick?
Well, if she saw something, there's not much we can do about it. Question is, what exactly did she see? Guess we'll find out in the trial tomorrow.
Alright, now do you think you have something for Edgeworth?
Yeah.
Something more compelling? There it is! Here he is, hopefully. Looks like the police have given up their interviewing. Hey! Ah!
Santa!
Don't get your hopes up. Nick, I think Santa's mad at you. Long time no
see.
No, this is
Oh,
my
it's you.
character. This is my character.
My God.
Nick,
Is
you know
it?
Santa? Wow, Nick and Saint Nick. Hey, I see the connection.
Don't be ridiculous.
Dude, it's me.
Yeah, it definitely is. Hi, Larry.
It's your favorite boy.
Larry? What are you doing here?
Isn't it obvious? I'm working my day job. I sell samurai dogs. Want one? Gotta get money for dates, you know. My girl Kianse deserves the best.
Kianse? Not another model, I hope.
Oh, Kianse's a fine, fine woman, Nick. It was her idea that I wear this costume. She was all, "You go, girlfriend," you know? She bought this costume for me.
That's great, Larry.
Wow, a Santa costume? She must be really nice. Whoa, cute. Nick, who's she? She's not your. She's 17.
What? No, she's
She's
not.
17. She's 17. I'm his partner, Maya Fey. I'm the little sister. Sister? Wow, Nick, must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister? No, I'm not Nick's sister. I'm my older sister's little sister. Huh? Sounds great.
He doesn't remember the trial. Don't worry, Maya, he's not listening. This man does not remember that he was almost convicted for murder. Hey, Larry. There was a murder here last night. And since you work here, have you heard anything?
Nick, you're wasting your time.
Listen, I know, but it's part of the order of things.
Last night was Christmas Eve. He was with Beyonce, obviously. He wouldn't have been standing out here in the cold. Ugh.
Larry.
Eh?
I think what you said just caught him off guard, Maya.
No, it's just Beyonce is not in town right now. She's in Hawaii doing a photo shoot.
Model. I knew it.
He's got a type.
He sure does. Well, anyway, there was a murder here on the lake. Trial's tomorrow.
Huh, neat.
Why is that so many people's reaction to things? The defendant is Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth.
Nick? Why would Larry know Edgeworth? Oh, Maya. Whoa, Nick! You don't mean that, Miles Edgeworth? Old Edgy?
Yeah, he's a murder suspect.
Whoa, murder? Huh? You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry? Yeah, of course. Edgy was in the same class as us in grade school. What?
Samurai
Surprise!
dogs.
Tell me about the dogs. Huh? Oh, you mean the samurai dogs?
Yes.
What? Why are they samurai dogs? I mean, they kind of look gourd shape. Oh, well, originally they were gourd dogs. You know, like guard dogs? Ouch.
And that's why they sold badly.
The samurai thing was Beyonce's idea. Oh, she's my woman, you know?
Wait, do you own the samurai dog stand?
She was all, change the name, you go, girlfriend. She made me that banner. Man, the kids can get enough of those samurai dogs. Something about that just seems wrong.
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, and guess what? We're getting a ton of customers here at the lake with that big news. The big news? Yeah! Gordy! Gordy?
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you that.
So Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry? Yeah, Nick, him and I used to hang out all the time. I was literally his best friend. Me, Larry Butts. Wow, I never knew. Don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud. Studying all the time, trying to be like father. Like his father?
No, like father, the concept. I don't understand it either.
Yeah, Edgy's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day. Wow! Wait. You said defense lawyer? Yeah. Wait a second. But Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney. What? Edgy's got a proboscis on his knee? No. He's a prosecuting attorney. That's like the total opposite of a defense lawyer. Huh. Go figure. He always used to talk about defending the weak who were unable to defend themselves. Man, he used to go on and on about the man's duty to society and all that. What a bore. I wonder what changed his mind, though. Do you know Nick? Nick? Anyway, let's talk about Gordy.
No comment. Gordy?
What's Gordy? Huh? You mean you don't know? It's here in this very lake. A giant mysterious monster. Gordy! A monster?
I'm not gonna lie. When
Yeah?
it first was talking about Gordy, I thought there was going to be a flip. Where it was like, oh, this just in. Gordy has been identified. It was a dead body.
No.
But instead, they seem to be slightly separated. Probably
Yeah!
still have to do stuff with each other. Because this game.
Check it out. This is an article from yesterday's newspaper. There's a photo. Wow, it's really real.
Giant life form appears in Gourd Lake.
Nick, a monster. A real monster.
Yeah, it's probably just a log or something, right? Hey, there's a quote here from the person who took the photo. What's this? Set the camera to automatic, and when we got into frame, there was a loud bang, like an explosion, followed by the sound of something slipping into the water.
I wish I could have seen it.
Why would there be a sound like an explosion? Larry, could I borrow this article from you?
Sure, no problem. That'll be $1 million. 1 million?
Grow up, Larry.
You still owe me from me getting you, not sentenced to jail for murder.
Nick here owes me $78 trillion based on every single time that he has to borrow something from me. And I just pick a random number between 1 million and 500 million.
Anyway.
Present. Autopsy. No. He wouldn't know what that is. This man has
No.
never heard the word autopsy. And he was in trial where the autopsy was a big part of it.
Where the autopsy was his girlfriend.
Still nothing here. Okay. Do want to see... Okay, she's not here.
If you ever want me to give you direction, just because there's a lot of locations for this one, I'd be happy to.
Gladly take it.
Go to your law office.
What is it?
Oh, nothing. Just something's been bothering me. Could you show me that autopsy report once more? Hey! I remember now! This guy! He's a lawyer that was at the office Mia worked at. I met him once when I went there to hang out with Sis.
That office? Wait. That's Grossberg's office.
Right, that guy.
That was the last name I expected to come up. Maybe I should go talk to him for old time's sake. Hey, I'm gonna ask you something. You can feel free to say no.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I don't know if that makes sense anymore, because I thought about it for a second longer. Is the dead guy Edgeworth's dad?
No.
Okay. Phoenix would have recognized him. That's what I realized.
Yeah. Oh wait, you were Grossberg, weren't you?
Was I? I
I think
genuinely
so.
don't remember.
I think you
That
were.
old familiar clearing of the throat. Aha! You're Ms. Something, are you not? I was her understudy, yes. Phoenix Wright? Aha! And now you're Ms. Something too, are you not?
Her little sister, yes.
You've grown. You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know.
No,
It takes me back. The days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg, sir? Hmm? Yes, I beg your pardon, of course. You came here to discuss something. What is it then? Something the matter? Yeah, Oh, hey, that painting's still gone. Was that repossessed? He went to jail? Anyway. There was a murder last night. A murder? You haven't heard? I just got up, you see. Well, Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol. Edgeworth?
Allegedly.
What? Who did he shoot? Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown. This is terrible news indeed. Guess he hadn't heard anything. Mr. Grossberg? Whatever Phoenix, you know the answer. You know what happened. Oh, yes. I don't think it shall ever be coming back to this office. Can't exactly claim it was stolen. Suppose it's just it's my just desserts, old bitter desserts. Anyway, I have something to present to you. It's this cool picture of Nessie, and by that I mean Gordy. Anyway, it's the autopsy report. Strange. Feels as though I've seen this man somewhere before. Ah! Did you remember? He was a lawyer here in my office. That's Hammond. Robert Hammond.
Mr. Hammond?
You say this is the man Miles Edgeworth shot? Who is this Hammond guy, anyway? Mr. Hammond. He was the defense attorney in that case. That case? Yes, the DL6 incident. DL6? Why does that sound so familiar? Perhaps you remember. Sure, someone mentioned it during the trial for Mia's murder. It was the incident where those police were so at a loss they used a spirit medium.
Wait, you don't mean... Was that medium my mother?
Yes, my dear. The spirit medium Misty Fay, your mother, contacted the spirit of the victim, but the case was a loss. No conviction was made. The DL6 incident, yes, happened 15 years ago. Very strange case indeed. They never caught the criminal, right? Correct. Misty Fay used her powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimony led to charges being laid against one man. Mr. Hammond won the case, and the suspect was declared innocent.
And the police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. You were the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberg?
Yes. Yes, quite.
Thank you.
No, please, no, don't mention it. DL6. Never thought I'd hear that name again.
Well, you're gonna keep hearing it.
Forever.
But wait! What does that case have anything to do with Mr. Edgeworth?
It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the... Okay, there we go. In the DL6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth. And that's why Edgeworth became a prosecutor.
Because the defense attorney got away with his father's murder.
What? His father? If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this. Sure, he'll talk to you.
Wait! This is a photograph of my mother. Let's go! Are you enjoying learning about Edgeworth's trauma?
He has a lot of it.
Yeah! What's this? I was hoping you'd gotten my message the first time.
Edgeworth, what about your defense?
It's no concern of yours.
Guess he hasn't found anyone yet. What happened? Can I ask you about the murder?
Right. I'll ask you again, just leave me alone.
Just
Just present it to him. Yeah.
Edgeworth.
It's only been a matter of hours since you last visited. Yet you've made incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit it. I'm impressed, Wright. You are always single-minded in your work, though. Once you start on something, you always see through, don't you?
About the DL6 incident.
Right. DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job, even though that's literally what I said. I just wanted to keep you away from DL6. Well, that's literally Maya's mom, so...
So, do you think do you still think it would have been better for me to stay away?
I don't know. But I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you like, and I will answer to the best of my abilities.
Took you long enough.
The DL6 incident was when my father died. Right before my eyes. He was shot and killed, and I saw it all. My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. Yeah, it's called trauma! In any case, a suspect was arrested. A man. It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name.
Hammond is the victim in the Gourd Lake murder.
Correct. That spirit medium? That was my mom. What? You mean you're... It's strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end. And now, this.
About to end?
The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago on December 28th. December 28th? The statute of limitations on that case runs out in 3 days.
What?
Nick, what does that mean?
When a case statute of limitation runs out, legally, the case never happened.
3 days from now, DL6 will be closed forever. What happened to the suspect? The one who got off innocent? I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now.
Guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. Who'd want to be 50 years old?
Oh, shots fired. Oh, sorry, Edgeworth. That was insensitive of me.
Nobody heard like half of that conversation from earlier.
Oh. I'm so funny and people are... They're just so unlucky that they don't get to hear how funny I am all the time.
It's hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case.
So was your father a lawyer? He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently. So you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps? I'd rather not talk about it.
Hey, so what do you think about Gordy? I don't know if there's anything else I can talk to him about.
Well, go ahead, show it. Well, maybe not that one. Maybe show the photograph? The actual photograph?
Yeah.
Huh. Who would have thought there'd be a photo?
Edgeworth, did you shoot him?
What do you think, Wright? That is not an answer!
I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone, no.
So you didn't shoot him? No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Thank you, Edgeworth.
Took you long enough, Jesus
Ah.
Christ.
Right. It pains me to ask you this now. I know! You want us to defend you! Yes. Will you?
Of course we won't. Who could have guessed this day would come?
Not me.
This is my chance to finally pay you back.
Pay him back? Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you.
Never mind. I guess you don't really need to know.
Huh. My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe.
Hooray! Well, I guess we should... What's that?
Earthquake, Nick! It's a big one! Ah! It's calming down. Whew! That was scary.
Huh? Where's Edgeworth?
There! He's on the floor, in a ball, shivering. I guess he doesn't do well with earthquakes.
Heard of running, but curling up in a ball?
Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's going to stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick. I'm not going to show any amount of concern or confusion or questioning at all.
Right. Excuse me? So...
What?
I have the stream open on my phone because it's easier to do mod stuff on my phone.
Yeah,
and it just swapped over to Critical Role.
that's weird.
Like, I was not touching my phone, and it just changed to Critical Role.
I'm still watching us.
I don't know.
Twitch is a good app and
No, it
knows
isn't.
what
We have to give Edward's letter of request to Detective Gumshoe. It was already kind of meh, and they made it objectively worse. And you know what? Now that that happened during my Sonic stream earlier as well. I
Yeah.
just looked down and I was on a completely different chat.
That's weird.
What is happening? Anyway. What's going on here? What's wrong, detective? Oh, you met Lotta. This wild lady comes in here just a while ago. She came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's this all about, pal? Lotta Heart. Why are you going around finding more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth the death sentence, pal? No, not at all. Just, I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't go around covering up evidence.
I'm not Edgeworth.
You trying to say something about the way I do my job? No, sir.
Anyway.
Do I present him first or do I talk?
Just talk to him. He's probably fine.
So, what did Miss Hart say? She says she saw Mr. Edgeworth fire the pistol.
What?
She even had a photograph to prove it. Right, I saw it too. But you can't really tell from the photo who is shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll draw the quality in light. God damn it.
She can do that?
Okay, so there's going to be an enlarged photograph. It shows Edgeworth in the act. Great. Just great. In any case, she's going to be the one testifying tomorrow.
Huh? What happened to the other witness?
Well, apparently there was a cancellation. Cancellation? I'm afraid tomorrow is going to be life or death for poor Mr. Edgeworth. We got a witness who says she saw the very moment of the murder, and we got a photo taken when the shot rang out. I'd say that sounds like a pretty unwinnable case. Wait, what did Mia used to say? He's innocent, there's got to be something I've overlooked. Sounds like Mr. Edgeworth is going to ask the state to assign a public defender. I was just asked to file the paperwork. But you still got time, pal. Go talk to him again for me, please. You have to convince him. You have to make him let him defend you, please. I know you're the only one who can do it, pal. You're the only one who can save Mr. Edgeworth. Have you seen yourself? You're the main character of this story. Do you understand? Story? What do you mean, Gumshoe? I've said too much.
Anyway,
There you go.
yeah.
Look what I got. Hey, you did it, pal. That was real quick. I just told you to go do it again. You some kind of super puss? Glad I waited until the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you. Thanks, detective. Well, see you in court tomorrow then. Good luck, pal. Hey, guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried.
Worried? We're fine. I've lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now.
Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth. That guy's like a whole bundle of trauma. Did you know that? Oh, right. He did seem to overreact a little now that you mention it. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm gonna go check on them. You two go eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later.
I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes.
I wonder. I was never scared of them when he was in school.
Do you think it might have to do with his trauma?
Then again, I really only got to know him in 4th grade. Transferred to another school after that. Wonder what happened to Edgeworth. 4th grade. And this happened 15 years ago. Wonder
Sure
what
did.
happened soon after. Goodbye, Turnabout Samurai Day 2. Hello, Turnabout Goodbyes Day 2. Karma?
That's right. Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is.
Oh, up against Von
Yes.
Karma.
He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career.
Well, he's about to.
He is a god of prosecution, right? A god. Not a single case? He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything.
Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth.
You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared.
He won't stop kind of near the end of the trial and start helping the defense because the defense is so clearly right. It's quite the claim coming from someone who forges evidence.
He taught me what it really means to prosecute.
He taught me how to cheat, and cheat real good. What?
Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. So he was your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep. Oh, wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years. He's as ruthless as me, times 20. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors.
Like, here's the thing. I have a little bit of a conscience left, and it takes the form of an amalgam between Wright and Larry Butts. This guy doesn't have that. Guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia, Maya?
Uh-huh.
You could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think?
Oh. I can't. Sorry. I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach.
Couldn't reach?
I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again.
Oh man, what bad timing.
I'm really sorry. I'll try my best.
I hope so.
What are you whispering about?
Secrets. Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's it in. Listen. My dead mentor definitely hasn't been helping me in these cases.
I mean, to be fair, she mostly just gives moral support and then is just like, look closer.
Yeah, she's mainly just
Pay
being.
attention.
She shows up to be like, "Hey, Phoenix, breathe for half a second, so your brain gets oxygen again, so you can think, please." Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
I guess I have to be him, huh?
Yes.
Hmm.
Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready?
Fool. You seriously think that I would stand here were I not completely prepared?
Right. My apologies.
This is literally just how it works. You just have to say that. That's how it works. It's the procedure.
He's even got that.
I hate this man. I hate this man. He is my least favorite prosecutor. And my least favorite Von Karma.
I knew that there were other Von Karmas.
Yeah. Anyway.
Very well, your opening statement, please.
Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Again, you're supposed to state what you're just supposed to give your statement about the things. Stop being an asshole. Anyway, continue.
I hate that Edgeworth got his cravat.
From this man, clearly. Yeah.
I mean, at least Edgeworth has style with it, but like, come on.
Yeah.
Nothing, of course. That should be fine. Jesus. Prosecution may call its first witness.
What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something?
How am I supposed to fight against this?
I call the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe.
Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes.
Describe the incident now.
Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a look at the map. The murder happened late Christmas Eve around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were two men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m., she heard two pistol shots. Two, you say?
At 12:10 a.m.
Then the boat started to move. He went towards the boat rental shop.
Testify to the court about the arrest now.
Wait, Mr. Von Karma.
Yes?
Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings.
Wrong. There's only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role.
So here's the thing.
Yeah.
So, as you know, I hated Wright.
Yeah.
Most punchable man I've ever seen.
Most punchable, absolutely.
This man, I want to hit over the head with a shovel. Oh, he's not. Oh. Anyway. I didn't read what the judge said, but it's fine. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all, but the next morning a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see. Very well.
Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now.
Let me get my shovel.
What man?
Whomst
Whomst?
received a call from a man? Yep. Well, you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right?
Objection. That woman and the man who called in the report are 2 different people, obviously.
Different people?
There were 2 witnesses. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I've summoned the woman who was camping.
Woman who was camping. A lot of hearts.
What happened next, detective?
Headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That seems fine. It's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Trying. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really.
Objection! Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Cold, hard, objective facts.
Yes, sir. Man, he's got his share of objections. Now, I didn't expect anything of him at all. The next morning, the body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Miss Edgeworth. Did I miss anything?
You didn't press him on what time they got there. I know you said that you didn't think it would be important, but we headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. What time was that?
How long was it between receiving the board and your arrival at the lake? Oh, well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto for the month is get there quick.
Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
I look forward to your next year's salary review.
So much to look forward to these days.
This is no time for detective daydreaming. Continue.
Yes, sir. Why exactly do the prosecuting attorneys have so much control over this detective's salary?
I have no idea.
That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Didn't expect anything. Next morning.
Probably that one. Press that one.
Did you find any clues on the body? Found a single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart fatally.
Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved.
Very well, the court accept this bullet into evidence. 22 caliber pistol. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth.
Yeah, did you press on that one?
No.
Press on that one.
Why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. Murder weapon? A pistol. Detective Gumshoe. That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right, sorry, Your Honor. The murder weapon we found in the boat was decisive evidence.
Press.
Yeah. What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? He has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. There were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What? Order. Order. So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon. Yes, Your Honor.
Judge, this is the weapon in question.
Accepted into evidence. Fired 3 times. Lotta only heard 2 shots, but the guy was only shot once.
Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder, the bullet found in the body. Detective?
Yes, sir?
Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol?
Yes. The ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol.
Hey, Nick! What does he mean, ballistic markings? Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings. Nick, he's glaring at me. Disc. Very well, I'll explain it. Actually, Judge, you do it.
Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate.
Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. This pistol, which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints.
Order. Order. This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it.
Well, Judge?
I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However...
You wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge?
Yes?
What are you doing? A 10-minute recess. Now.
Wait,
Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man.
Yes. This court will take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court anyway? Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon? That foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man is the person in the photo.
True.
Was that you in the boat?
Yes, it was me.
What?
But you must believe me, I didn't shoot him.
And who did?
I don't know.
You don't know. Weren't you right there?
I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself.
You mean it was a suicide?
That's the only explanation I can come up with.
How am I going to convince anyone of that? Say, Maya.
Huh? What?
Any Any progress with Mia?
Oh. Sorry, it's no good.
Oh,
I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right?
in what world would Phoenix Wright say, yeah, you're useless in this scenario?
I know,
To,
right?
like,
It's
anyone. Let alone Maya. Maybe to Larry Butts. But,
that's because he wouldn't hear it.
exactly. Or he would just say, ha ha, you know how to cheer me up with a good joke, Nick. No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right?
It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits.
Everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck is gonna run out.
Really?
Phoenix, why are you repeating Edgeworth?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Right! Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart.
Sorry. Whoops.
Why is it bad for your heart? Huh? In what way?
In which way? In the why you were curled up during the earthquake way, or it's that one? Oh, sorry.
No. We were thinking it was something else, but no, it's your trauma. I got it. You have actual heart problems?
Right.
Gotcha.
Dang, dude. Are you,
sorry.
20? Are you okay? No? I knew that. I'm gonna go back into the courtroom. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness?
Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand?
I cannot think of two more diametrically opposed characters.
Let's go!
Lotta, give him hell.
Lotta Hart, you are a research student at a university? That I am! Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective!
My dude.
Understand? Oh, she's pissed. Y'all need to learn some manners. Understand?
Lotta, would you like to borrow my shovel?
Yeah, I understand. I got pigs back at home.
Huh?
What? What?
I didn't hear what you said.
I didn't say it.
Okay.
I said I don't have pigs back at home. just a threat.
Well.
It's fine. It's fine.
Your testimony, please.
It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat. Enough. Huh? Judge. She happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo, accepted as evidence.
Well, this is a surprise. It's very much the very moment of the murder.
Look at her strong stance.
Order. I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately.
As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. So the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth.
Order, order, order. I will have order. I know I'm not the scariest person in the room right now. Come on.
Well, Judge?
The evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well, this court finds the defendant. Wait, Your Honor. I haven't cross-examined the witness yet.
A cross-examination. We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose. Or do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court. Nick? Contempt?
Contempt of court, you know?
I guess I understand. Well, what are you going to do? Do you really think there was a contradiction with the facts in her testimony?
Yes. I think I noticed one little thing.
Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on.
I mean, yeah, I've got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness.
Tisk. Very well.
Pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time.
Okay, so this is exactly what you need to do.
Thank you.
Other than the very first thing she says, you have to press on everything she says and continue to press. So it was Christmas Eve just after midnight, I reckon. Skip that, go to the next part.
But then it wasn't Christmas.
No, shush! Shush! Okay.
Why were you camping there anyway?
I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research.
What research? This all sounds suspicious.
Press further.
Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research?
What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Question sustained. Objection sustained.
Wait, now I'm the one who says that.
Well, then say it already.
Objection sustained. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor.
Okay, press.
So you weren't looking at the lake at the time?
Nope. I looked after I heard that noise. She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness.
Could you clearly see the two men?
Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you?
Uh-oh. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men.
Yeah, well, of course. The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You'd best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions.
Jumped in quick. He's hiding something. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out?
Well, yeah, sure. You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless! Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble.
Von Karma, I think I hate you. Don't worry, Phoenix, I know I hate him. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end?
There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, sure as a country gal can be.
Sounds pretty sure. How comes you're so sure?
Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake.
Scanned the whole lake. Almost sounds like she's more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart,
Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained.
That's what I...
Sustained!
Yes, of course. Great. Enough. I think we've heard all we need to hear from Mr. Wright. It seems you are unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worthy of note. But, Your Honor...
You keep your promise.
Mr. Wright, I'm afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court.
And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood? Nick. Lotta's testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy.
I know what you mean, but I can't say anything. What can I do? I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision.
Then pass your judgment.
Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. I have a feeling. Who was that?
It was me.
Maya? Is there something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities?
No, I do not. Lotta Hart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is the matter of life or death. Lotta! Did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol?
You will stand down. Court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst.
Answer me, Lotta. What's the big idea, treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him, I swear it. I saw Edgeworth. Enough. Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court.
Yes, of course. Sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He's in contempt of court and must leave. No. Wait.
I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. Ha! What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Wrong.
What?
Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have the right to cross-examine her again. Order.
You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection.
I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot.
I cannot do that, Dave.
I've waited so long to be able to say that to this asshole.
What?
Ms. Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again.
But he is in contempt of court. No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me.
Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately.
Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck.
Maya.
I care not for this melodrama.
Says the most melodramatic person here.
Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses.
I'm running out of time. Better find a contradiction here or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination.
I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. Present the photo, please.
Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally.
What? You got what?
Look at this photograph.
Look at this photograph. The
Every
photo I
time
took?
makes me laugh. The very same. Something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart.
So?
This picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How?
What?
Mr. Wright has a point.
That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony. Please.
Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Edgeworth? Explain yourself, Ms. Hart.
What?
Could you see the defendant that night?
Of course. I said I could, and I meant I could.
And please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting. Get it? Finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony.
You're right. It was a cold night, and the fog was thick as grits. So once I finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem.
You used binoculars. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Oh, this one better be good.
Press on still, I brought my binoculars.
Binoculars?
Yeah, binoculars.
Yesterday you mentioned that you were looking for shooting stars, correct?
Well, yeah.
Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? I've got doubts about your camera, too. Is that really to take pictures of meteor showers?
The camera is irrelevant to this case.
No, it isn't. You can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning.
But know this. If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences.
Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera? Yes?
Of course.
This is make it or break it time. The camera is of the utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue with my line of questioning. Well, maybe I went a little bit overboard there. Very well. Ms. Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera.
Yeah, I hear ya. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. Yeah, press that.
No, come on. Ms. Hart, what made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited to stargazing.
Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight. Har. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness because of her challenged intellect. Oh. No, wait a minute!
Lotta, I have 2 shovels.
Continue to your testimony. You were saying how it was that you saw Edgeworth? No unnecessary comments, please.
Press?
Hold on. Oh, you need to, so I'm sorry. Go back to the camera was set up to take pictures. You need to present Lotta's camera to the statement.
Loud noises. Meteor showers don't make noise.
Also, it's facing the lake and taking pictures of the lake, not
Sure
the
is.
sky.
She was trying to get pictures of Gordy, wasn't she?
You've solved my lake monster puzzle.
You were photographing shooting stars. That's a lie.
Says who?
I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point the camera upwards to take the photos of the stars, Ms. Hart.
Ugh.
Miss Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Well then, what exactly was she photographing? Show evidence. Your Honor, take a look at this. What was she taking a photograph of? None other than Gordy. Ms. Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph. What's this, a newspaper article? Gordy. Ah, the sighting at Gord Lake. Well, Ms. Hart?
I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. You have proof, obviously.
I have it. Proof. Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. What is the proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gordy the Lake Monster? It's the camera again?
Yeah.
Because it has
So
the
that
microphone, loud noises. Gordy makes loud noise when he appear. Or
Yeah.
disappear. Whatever. The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here was taken when a gun fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set up your camera to respond to loud noises. Order, order. I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Ms. Hart? You were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you?
Yeah. Not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So, smart boy, I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what?
Hmm?
That don't change what I saw, does it?
Does he?
Oh, exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Hey! But as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing.
Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for a reason. I know it. Well, what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Ms. Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony.
Right. Fine. I'll testify. I won't change nothing, though.
Something will change. It has to. I'm going to spot it. And for anyone wondering, this will end once we get to the next save point. Or at
Yeah.
least once this witness testimony is done, because it feels weird to stop it in the middle of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, after this is the next day, so it's good. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at that lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the man's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time, crossed my heart and hoped to fry.
Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination.
I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Karma is up to something, I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her. Why? Is there a contradiction? Well, you may begin the cross-examination. Seem sure of yourself, you must have something in mind.
Huh. That would be a first.
Very funny. You understand this is your last chance at cross-examination, Mr. Wright. There's no problem with the testimony this time. We will let the witness leave. I'll announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood? Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, skip. Keep going. When you get to there wasn't much else to look at, I just watched that boat the whole time. Present the article. So, yeah. Because, like, why would she be looking at a boat if she's looking for a monster?
Ms. Hart, were you really looking at that boat?
What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person would be looking at it.
I agree, any normal person would. But you are far from normal.
What? Y'all want to step over here and say that?
You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Order, continue, Mr. Wright. You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Well?
Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might have been out there and all.
Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then?
Yes, that's the whole point. Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, I could be a witness to a murder and all. I kind of got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat. Till now.
This is totally uncalled for.
But hey! You got the photograph, you got proof.
Still, we can't see who is shooting who in this.
Right. That's why I took this photo and... Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Shut my what?
She's gonna need a third shovel. What was she going to say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. She even had a photograph to prove it. You really can't tell from the photo who was shooting. That's why she said she was gonna enlarge the photo. She said it will drop the quality it might, but should let us see who's who. She enlarged the photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. That enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. I'm wrong, though it'll mean prison for Edgeworth or worse. What should I do?
Yeah.
Obviously.
Show it.
Ms. Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not?
Yeah, I did.
Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court?
But because it does not exist. What are you talking about? You are the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. You old fool. I love her so much.
What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma? Ms. Hart? Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement.
The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence.
Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court.
Here it is.
Nothing. Well, I still cannot see who is firing in this. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence.
Happy now, Mr. Wright?
Has to be something.
There is! You asked for an enlargement, you got the enlargement. And little good it has done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it.
Suppose this means that the cross-examination
is over, obviously.
And I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart.
And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time.
Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add?
I stated everything I needed when this trial began, which was nothing.
Shit.
Literally nothing. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? She wasn't decisive at all.
Nothing, of course. Then I believe it's time for me to declare my verdict. Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There's gotta be a clue in this photo somewhere. This is bad. Real bad. What should I do?
Object to the enlargement.
Okay. Your Honor, There's something decidedly strange with this arrangement. What might that be? Mr. Wright, I will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange? Okay, here goes nothing. Show the judge what's strange about this photo.
Do you know? Do you know what it is?
I mean, my guess is the gun is hyper detailed, but everything else isn't.
No.
Oh,
I mean, that's the correct area that you're supposed to click on, but that's not what it is. Which fingerprints of Edgeworth's did they have?
right hand.
Which hand is holding
the
the
left
gun? Which means that's not Edgeworth.
So, like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here, Your Honor. The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange? Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. The hand? That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that the left hand contradicts. So
The gun!
The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting this pistol in the photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it. Then who shot our victim?
Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim?
Larry Butts. No. Victim himself.
I mean, what did Edgeworth say? He thought it was a suicide at first.
There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Order! Order! So you are saying the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option.
I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. But suicide is out of the question.
What?
An examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot.
The distance?
The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away.
A meter. That's 3 feet.
There is no way it could have been suicide. Okay, it also couldn't have been the other man in the boat.
Who was a foot
Edgeworth.
away.
Yeah, who was Edgeworth.
Mr. Von Karma, are you sure about the accuracy of your data?
Of course, I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see.
No, you didn't. I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the print on the gun revealed the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. This court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood. Yes, Your Honor. That is all. This court is adjourned. That
That's
was a close one. Hey, don't you have anything to say?
No, I have yet to be declared innocent, right?
Well, yeah, but what happened out there on that lake anyway? If you didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away too.
What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him.
Just kidding around.
Hmm.
Look, going to go check on Maya.
Oh. Right?
What?
Tell her something for me.
What?
Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all.
Kill you to just state how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth. I requisitioned a transcript of Lotta's entire testimony, but it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter. The only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. But there were also 3 shots. We shot 3 times.
He shot 3 times, Jerry!
But only 2 shots have been accounted for.
I'm freaking out, Jerry!
Jerry!
Freaking out.
Anyway, I'm ending the stream now because it's 10:30.
Good night.
Bye.